We are live, Chris. We are recording. Go for it.
Very good. Good morning, good afternoon, everybody around the world. Welcome to another DIY-RoboCar's virtual race. Today we have a big one for you. We have more than 30 racers today, which we're going to try to get through very quickly. To remind everybody how this works, it is as near a simulation of our in-person races as possible. The track is a nearly photorealistic simulator of our actual track in Oakland at circuit launch. The software that is running on people's laptops here is identical to the software that would be running in their cars, the physical cars, and the server generates synthetic images that were just like what your camera would see on the car. The server happens to be running at UC San Diego, thanks to Jack Silverman, and who I'll introduce shortly. And the simulator was written by Maxime Ellerbach, who I will also introduce shortly. But what happens is that each one of these racers is basically running probably DonkeyCar, but could be other frameworks on their local laptop. They join the server remotely, and when I say go, they switch into auto mode, and their car will their quote unquote car, that is their what the software thinks is a real track and a real car, will attempt to navigate this track and win. They've trained on this track. These cars use deep learning and neural networks of various sorts, and in a perfect world, the model that they have trained on should be then transferable to the real world in Oakland and work as well. So this is designed to not only be an opportunity for people around the world to participate in our races, but also an opportunity to train and get ready for a real world race in a way that will be transferable. So with that, let me introduce Jack Silverman to say more about the infrastructure and the program behind it.
Hey, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Happy to have you around here with us again. As Chris mentioned, we are here every month. We're going to be alternating between the online, the indoor races in Northern California, the outdoor races anywhere in the United States that we can get to. You don't need much to be able to compete with us. You just follow the instruction on the docs.donkeycar.com. The code, as Chris was mentioned, run in a computer. You connect to an external server. You don't have to pay to race with us. It's exactly the same code that would be running on your robot, on the physical robot. So it's an easy, zero-cost way to get in. And then later on, if you build your robot, you should know your way around. There are several instructions for different price range for the robots. So come join us. Nothing to join in the beginning, and then later on, we can help you build your robot. For the folks that are in Asia or some part in Europe, that the latency, that means the amount of time that gets from your internet to service provider, to then to my service provider, to the server, and if that milliseconds go around 100 or so, there is another way that you can do this. You can just create a Docker container that's basically a whole software in a container, and you can run that directly from our server with basically 0 milliseconds in terms of below 1 milliseconds running on the server. So it's basically almost real time. We can enable to do that. So just let me know, or Dimitri or Heiner, basically join us at the Discord, and we will be able to set you up, and then we can get rid of that basically delay that you may have to connect and get the data with us.
Thank you, Jack. Jack mentioned that docs.donkeycar.com is where you can get instructions and the code and all that, and that's of course, it's all open source and free. It doesn't only work with Donkey. Basically, any autonomous car framework that can talk to the internet will work. Some people are using the NVIDIA JetBot and JetRacer framework. There's some custom frameworks. So anything that can sort of get images in from an IP address rather than a physical camera and send commands out to an IP address rather than a servo will work. Okay, now to Maxime to tell us more about the simulator and the race.
So good morning, everyone, or good afternoon, depends on where you are. So my name is Maxime. I'm developing the simulator and especially this map. This map has been a collaboration with the SVL simulator. So they provided us some textures, and we then finished the outlook of the track and put some donkey stuff in there. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We will run today with so a random cone. So there will be a cone randomly placed over the path of the track, and of course some random chairs around the track that will move from race to race.
Excellent. And by the way, that random cone is something we do in the real world as well. We usually have a small child as the random cone generator who just runs around and picks some place to put the random cone. And the reason we do that is that there are fixed cones on the racetrack, which define, you know, where out of bounds is and all this kind of stuff. And some racers are so clever that they do localization based on cones. So a random cone messes that up. Also, you have to avoid the random cone or you get penalized. If you hit one of the fixed cones on the outside, that'll typically stop your car and you're disqualified for that race. If you hit a random cone on the inside of the track, you lose 1 second for every time you hit that, and that's automatically generated by Maxime's excellent code. Okay, with that, we're going to be doing. I believe, 9 heats, 4 cars per heat. The racers are looking at a spreadsheet, so they know when they've been assigned. They know which heat they're in. The first heat will be Smeet, Dea, Hirohaku, and Dennis, who should now be joining the server. And Jack, if you can switch to the simulator view, we should see them joining. By the way, I should switch.
Yeah, you may have to refresh your screen. If you don't see I can see Dennis already in there. And if you don't see, just refresh your page on the Twitch Roboticist, and you should be able to see. Here we go. I see 2 of those there already, and Dennis, so it's working, Chris.
Okay, very good.
Who is Ian?
Yeah, Ian should not be on this track. So Ian, if Ian can disconnect. This will take us a moment to get ourselves started properly. Okay, do we need to boot Ian?
Oh, maybe we need to restart. No, it should be okay.
I did, and then I can see Potato. Dennis, you have to connect again. I just have to close the simulator and back. So I can see Potato, and then Dennis should come back. Here we go. I can see the future, so I know he's back. So Chris, you call 4 participants, correct?
Correct. The participants should be Smeet, Dea, Potato, Hirohaku, and Dennis.
Yep.
For some reason, my Twitch is a little bit behind. This happens. Okay, so we're just waiting for one. As you can see, I don't know who Ahoy is, but that's probably one of our racers. As you can see, you can see the car view, and you can also see the overhead view. The car shapes are arbitrary. People pick whatever shape they want. Doesn't make any difference in the way the car performs, and the color likewise. And the dots should reflect those colors. Okay, are we waiting for one more racer?
If that person does not connect, we can skip.
I think Hirohaku.
Yes, yes, I'm Shirohaku. And the car name is Ahoy.
Okay.
Okay, so Hirohaku's here. So what we're missing is sorry, too many windows here open. Are we missing Smeet?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's start without him or her. All right. Maxime, are you ready?
Yep.
Racers, I'm gonna again, I'm gonna say first row on your mark, get set, go. And then I'm gonna wait 5 seconds. I'm gonna say second row on your mark, get set, go. When I say go, you just switch into auto mode. Okay, and that should automatically go. So first row on your mark, get set, go. Second row on your mark, get set, go.
It's working, Chris. After we do the third round, people are going to be well trained.
Okay, good. My Twitch is lagging, so I'm not quite sure.
I can see working on the server, of course. So every time you say something, I see a little bit ahead of you. Plus now I can see the Twitch was working too.
Yeah. Is it just me who's lagging on Twitch, or Maxime, can you see it in real time?
Yeah, I can see it.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I've got terrible.
I mean, with a
connection
bit of delay, obviously, but that's
Maybe
okay.
Chris, you may want to close that page and bring again, but it has been working for me too.
here. Yeah. Okay. Let me. I'm gonna switch to a different connection.
Now, for those similar for the UCSD students, this should not be news. If you crash, just leave it your robot in there. Don't start again, because you may be coming back to the track on the way of someone that's doing well. So just leave it. This is part of the race. If you crash or someone crash on you, just leave your robot in there, please. Do not disconnect and come again.
While I'm trying to get my Twitch to show, Jack, can you commentary on where we stand right now? I can't see
Yeah,
anything.
so we can see our racer from Japan doing really well. I can see that Dennis got stuck. That's about it, Dennis. This is like life of racing. I know you were training yesterday night until late. I'm proud of you, so I won't forget that. And
I was hit by the car.
Yeah, I saw that. So just that's about it. Welcome to the real world. This is going to happen also. And then Maxine,
it's okay. You have already a time on the board, so it should be fine. Don't worry.
And then Maxine, you tell us when we have 3 laps for Arroy.
Yeah,
and then
we have 3 laps.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go to show the score at this point, Chris, and we will be ready to call the next heat. So everybody, so can I ask people to disconnect then, Maxine? We all good?
Yeah.
All right, everybody disconnect, please. You should be able to see your name, and then what Chris is doing, he just come here in order. You can see 111, 222, 333. Just get ready so we can get some time here.
Exactly. Okay, great. Again, I'm laboring a little bit from a lucky Twitch. So we're now ready for. So we now have 2 racers got time on the board. So that may be sufficient, and that would be the time that we take into the ladder. The only reason we would not take a time into the ladder is if, let's say, you got held up by another car for a while and it just wasn't an accurate read. And then we had 2 racers who did not finish, and they will get another chance in the next heat. We now go into the second heat, which is going to be Alan, Justin, Yash, and Anamika. Again, racers, look at the spreadsheet. Get ready. When we come to your heat, we expect you to just log in automatically. I'll try not to have to call your name.
Sorry, who is Bobati? That's just for me to enter the times.
That's Justin.
Okay.
All right, good. It looks like we have all 4 racers. Very good. First row, on your mark, get set, go.
Yeah, then they are
there. You go. Second row, on your mark, get set, go. Okay, now I can see. Good. All right, people are looking excellent. Jack, you've so some of these are your students, and you've trained them well. I'm looking at some proper racing. They're even missing the random cone, which is either luck or good training. I'll assume the latter.
I can tell Chris that I had a project meeting yesterday and I was remote and I could hear a lot of noise on the lab, and someone told me, yeah, that's your students getting ready for tomorrow. So they will put in the time in.
Good. And I see that the intersection of death did its job, and they did in fact intersect. So that's a collision. That's just bad luck, or maybe just the way the track is designed to encourage drama. And hung up another car. So again, that's the kind of thing that just happens. If you got points on the board, if you got a clean lap already, we'll move you on. If you didn't have a clean lap because of this, then we'll let you do it again.
So Chris, let me tell you also that we duplicated the track for Northern California to CCD last week or so. So we're going to have this few weeks to prepare. So we should have some good competition in Northern California.
Good.
Not exactly the same, similar, but should be enough to people to train, get ready to, when you go Northern California, we show up on a Friday, have enough time to go tune, do it again.
Excellent. This track is an evolved track we've been doing this for a few years now, and the tracks have gotten progressively harder. Tighter curves, left turns, right turns, random cone, intersection of death, the works. And this is all designed to challenge the racers to train harder, train smarter. All right, I think we're very close.
And we have 3 laps for Alan Horse.
Good.
And we have, let me check.
So right now,
we should be good.
Okay, right now Hirohaku is in first place with a 28.2 fastest lap, but Alan is in second place with 29 seconds, which is excellent. And we're ready for the third heat. So this will be Alicia, Johannes, Trevor, and Brian.
So everybody that was racing before, please disconnect, and the new racers come in.
Okay, I can see Brian, you're in. Very good. Good. Do we have all? We're waiting for one more.
Coming in.
Johannes's name is so large that it goes over both tracks.
Yeah, maybe try to reduce the font.
Yeah, I think the student didn't follow the instruction reducing the fonts on there.
Okay, who are we waiting for? Is it Trevor? Okay, that is waiting long enough. We're gonna go. First row, on your mark, get set, go. Second row, on your mark, get set, go. Okay, I can see Brian's taking an aggressive inside lane approach, bouncing off the walls. That'll work where there are walls, but won't work elsewhere. Johannes is a little slow on the following, but otherwise getting around the track. And Alicia seems to be doing a great job of staying right down the middle. Oh, and a collision at the the intersection of death. But they're both still running. Now that's a case where they're probably going to get times, but those times, well, actually, Johannes just flipped, so maybe won't get a time. But and Alicia's caught up as well. So they will not get. Let's see. I don't think they're going to get times for this heat, but they will come back. And right now we are all wiped out. So Maxime, that is the end of the heat. Only Brian got a time, which was a very respectable 34 seconds. And we now move to heat 4. This is going to be Zetai, Kirill, Felix, and Lily.
So everybody that was connected, disconnect, please. I still can see some people connect to the server.
Alicia and Johannes, you need to, control C or whatever, yourself out of there. Good. All right, we have Zetai, we have Kirill. We're now waiting for, we've got Lily. And Felix, I guess, is the last one we're waiting for. Oh, Lily, you started too soon. Let's disconnect, reconnect. Zetai, there you go. Okay. There's Felix, and we're just waiting for Lily to reconnect.
Hi, I'm sorry, I don't have a controller at home, so I'm not sure how to start it without the auto start on.
There is a web interface. Jack, what do you normally advise your students to
Yeah,
do?
well, exactly like that, right? So we disable the joystick and go do it. But the bottom line now it's too late to get you trained on that. So if
Okay.
you can't race, you're gonna have to move on. But
Okay,
we have,
who is
like,
yeah,
several
so
times to train.
yeah, if you can't start, then you can't start. So just kill your process, control C it, and come back when you can start. All right, I think that's probably, we really only have one racer. That can't be right. There we go. Back to 2. I think that's probably all we've got right now. So racers, on your mark, get set, go. Felix is first off. Zeta is right after. Okay, Zeta is going a little faster. Takes the inside. Oh, to inside lane. Very good pass there. Oh, and then unfortunately, bam. That was, oh, don't know what's happening there. It's all very ugly.
Maybe do a quick chance for them.
Yeah,
maybe we can restart because
restart that one. That was
those are good racers,
unfortunate.
seems like.
Yeah. So racers, disconnect and reconnect to the server, and we'll start you again.
So for those of you that do not have a control at home, I'm not going to go back and mention to you that has some on the lab, yada yada yada, but just go disable the controller that's started the joystick by default, and then the web server going to pop in. You just go control your local host 8887, and then you can start your model from there.
Do you even have to disable the joystick?
Depending of your donkey. If you donkey 3, yes. If you donkey 4, you don't. It's always there. But if you, depending on how the people are racing, yeah.
Yeah, basically just open your web server and you should see all the controls you need there. Okay, racers, we're going to start again. On your mark, get set, go. By the way, the time starts when they cross the start line. So if they delay, it's not a penalty. Same thing's happening. Zetai takes the inside lane and bounces. Oh, it misses that little hang up. Oh, and hits it this time. So that's what happens when you just bounce along the inside wall. There are those little bits to hang you up. Felix is seems to be going the correct way around that circle. If Felix finishes a lap, that will be points on the board. Misses the cone, bounces off the wall, but recovers.
It's okay.
Recovers.
That works.
Barely. Lots of bouncing off walls, but there's a lap completed, so that's good. And hung up. Okay, we are good. We have a time. We're going to move on to the next heat. This is heat 5. This is going to be Jupam, Edmundo, Kevin, and Corey, Gaori, forgive me, Gaori Samit, I guess. So heat 4 racers should be out. You should control C your way out of that process, and heat 5 racers, you should join the server. Okay, we have 3 racers in.
It's funny, I haven't had 4 races yet.
Yeah.
Who are we
Okay.
missing? I think we are missing Edmundo. Zamora.
Yeah. Okay. So be it.
Actually, right now it's joining. So apologies.
Okay. Okay, okay.
Okay, again, racers, you can see the spreadsheet. You know when you're coming up. You should just be all ready to just hit return and join the. There you are. Edmundo's in. Okay, first row. On your mark, get set, go. Second row. On your mark, get set, go. Okay. So the Kevin is in the lead, seems to be going very smoothly, pretty much down the middle of the track. Supam is one of those wall huggers, but that's okay. Seems to be working okay for them. And yeah, we have one stuck at the start line, is just leaving now. That's all good. Oh, Gary looks like went the wrong way around the circle. I don't know. Do we automatically penalize for that?
No, I mean it's quite hard to
Yeah.
to penalize, but
Okay, maybe just hack the system. Found out that it's that our automated judging will let you go the wrong way around the circle, which is shorter. We'll see. Okay, if this actually gets to the ladder and somebody wins that way, we may actually have to manually to call that a disqualification. Yeah. But otherwise, we have 3 cars running well.
Yeah, best race so far in terms of multiple agents, huh?
Mm-hmm. Again, for those of us who've actually been to circuit launch and seen this track, this is a really good approximation of it. It looks just like the track looks. That's the carpet. Those are the offices, the chairs. There's typically more people around the track during an actual race, but that's why Maxime's code moves chairs around to sort of simulate the notion, just random noise in the background.
So one thing we're just missing for the people trying to book your tickets for December race, we're not showing here the Brazilian barbecue. That's a highlight also from our event there.
That's right. That's right. The Brazilian barbecue is spectacular. It is a feature. We do it every month, and all this, by the way, is free. There are no tickets required. Donations are happily accepted for the barbecue, but it's there's room for everybody, and there's drinks too for the grown-ups. Okay, it looks like we
have 3 laps for everybody. Yeah, not everybody. We have three people that finished the race. Yeah, Edmundo doesn't have any laps.
Okay. All right, good. It looks like the current ranking is, again, Hirohaku appears to be still in first place. Alan is in second place. It looks like Justin is in third place, and Kevin from this race is in fourth place. So now moving on to Heat 6. This is Colin, Tanvir, Dylan, and Jacob. So Heat 5 racers leave, Heat 6 racers join. Kevin Edmundo, there you go. Control C out of there.
If by any chance your agent gets stuck, just let me know. We can restart the server, but seems to be working so far.
Yeah. Okay. We're just waiting for.
Here we go.
Okay. Yeah. All right. First row. On your mark. Get set. Go. Second row. On your mark. Get set. Go.
Maybe wait a little bit because it
looks like they're going.
Yeah, now they're going.
Yeah, okay, it just went. Well, it should be fun at the intersection.
Yeah. Oh, looks like Colin's car is being pushed around the track.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Colin, are you actually in auto mode?
I think it is. Like using the controls doesn't do it.
Okay.
I mean.
Oh, kicking now. It's kicking in. It probably was just not on the right mode. You have to give like remember, if you press a button and you don't see your robot moving, give it a second or so, because the stream on Twitch has a couple seconds, and if you keep pressing the button to change the mode, then you go back on this loop of back into the manual mode.
How about now?
Well, yeah, that would work, but you're on the
Well,
wrong
now it
place.
started.
Yeah. So next time.
But we have
So-
an actual race going between Jacob
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and Dylan. Yeah. Right on his tail.
Very close, yeah.
Yeah. And there's a lot of bumping going on, but nobody's getting knocked off the track.
Yeah. Chris, I'm not sure if I told you this. I'm gonna make a real sale pitch for folks that are trying to buy the Vest controllers. I saw there is a new generation that come out for $75. So you go to 120, go to 200, go to 300 now for $75. You go to that Flipsy or something like that.
Good.
people
Can you
trying to
can you
get
post
them.
the link in the
I will.
in the
I'll
chat?
look
And
for it.
Jacob, by the way, just pulled ahead. So Jacob, you're doing great. That was an exciting pass. Yeah, so this is so these heats these laps are not clean in the sense that they are intersecting, they are, you know, hitting other cars, but they are fast. Okay, let's see some times. Jacob got a 38 as the fastest time. We're waiting to see the third lap. This should be a clean lap. 29.6.
Yeah.
Okay, that's excellent. I think that puts Jacob in, if I'm not mistaken, third place. Very good. All right. That is it for heat 6. We're now going to heat 7. Remember, we have a total of 9 heats. And then in the next race, we're going to have a much faster approach because it's only the people who didn't get clean times in the first heat. So for heat 7, that's Haru. That's the you know, the boba tea provider, Miles, Rayner, and Dimitri. We're expecting some real racing here. Haru and Rayner and Dimitri are all veterans. And we've seen great times, even winning from them in the past. So Rayner is showing up as parking lot nerds. Dylan needs to, I think, exit the server. Rayner, you probably want to restart your car. Okay. Great. So Miles is in. Dimitri is in. We're waiting for Haru, who doesn't know how to use the server.
Yeah.
Noob. And
Exactly.
and Rayner, who is was there and is coming back. So Rayner's back as parking lot nerds, and Haru is just playing with us right now.
He doesn't have enough experience. That's a problem.
Yeah, I think he's just out buying a boatload of boba.
Yeah, he's probably loading his credit card or something like that.
Yeah, getting a pickup truck. Haru.
Not me.
Oh, he said that he'll join the moment the race starts.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll see.
All right. First row. On your mark, get set, go. Second heat, second row. On your mark, get set, go. Dylan, it looks like we did we boot you before you finished? Perhaps we did. Let me see what your time was. Dylan, you were 43.7, which is, let me know, Dylan, if you think that your 43.7 was a clean lap, and that's a perfectly fine time, great. If you think it was not a clean lap, you were hit by somebody and you'd like to race again, just let me know in the chat.
It's been an awesome race, Chris. Look at those guys.
Yeah, look at these
going.
guys. Of course. These guys are pros. Look at them all. So parking lot nerds, Rayner is a long, many time winner. Haru is a many time winner. Whoa, what a great wipeout. And Dimitri is a relative newcomer, but showing incredible speed and skill. Look at that. That is just a perfect racing line.
Chris, I know you're not asking for the competitors in terms of what framework they use, and maybe at least you want to ask Haru. It's a brand new. I know he has been working these last days to make it work. Give him a chance to talk about it. Huh?
I was actually going to, as we got into sort of like, the next ones, I was going to ask, as people started to show good times, I was asking to say how they did that.
That worked.
Dimitri, are you on the donkey framework or something else?
Yes, I'm on the donkey. framework.
Okay. And Rainer, I know you're on a modified framework. Wow, these are really good laps. Rainer, anything special to say about your code this time?
Well, it's just that the bottom line is that we try to follow the optimal race line that was calculated by the framework of the TU Munich. So just trying to following manually that optimal race line. And,
Looks
and
great. Looks great. And Miles, I presume you're also on the Donkey framework? Miles, you're probably muted.
And I think we have all laps, all 3
Okay.
laps.
And did Haru wiped out?
Yeah, he wiped out.
Okay. Well, did he wipe out before? No, he got points. But you know, by the way, the reason we tease Haru is because he is so good, and he is also the TA for the class. So we're allowed to tease the TA. So Haru, you know, normally I'd say 34.1 is decent time. You don't get to race again. However, you might not even make the ladder. And well, that's not true. You probably will make the ladder. Haru, are you comfortable leaving that time and then, you know, and then fighting for Boba in the ladder, or are you would you like to have another go? You only got
Oh,
one.
I'll definitely get another go if I can. I think that's like one thing about the rule is, you know, once you get a lap down, you can't redo it. Like that was the previous rule. That's kind of, I don't know, always bugs me.
If it's a clean lap, if you got hit by somebody, then you get to redo it. But if it's a clean lap, we assume that's kind of what your code does. What do you recommend?
Plus, we have a master of ceremony here that can make calls on the fly.
That's true. Although I'm trying to be fair, it's largely a time management issue that, you know, that on the assumption that people are not going to vary widely between clean laps. The code does what the code does. But Haru, if you would like another run, I'm happy to give you one.
Well, my car was definitely in that collision with, I don't know who that car that was, but
there you go. I didn't see that. So again, that's called a not clean lap. And so if you didn't get a clean lap, then you get to go again.
All right,
okay.
Thank you.
All right. Moving now to we got so Rainer did amazing. 26:15 is now puts him in first place. And Dimitri did just, oh my goodness, 26:16. The two of them are going to be really interesting. Well, it's going to be a great.
Normally, I just put one digit after the floating point, but here, well, it's so close that I had to put another another digit.
Okay.
So yeah.
Good. All right. We now move to heat 8. This is the second to last heat. This is going to be Andrew, Carolyn, Sho, and Jeffrey. I don't know who We Race as One is.
Oh, it's Haru.
It's Haru. Okay, there we go. So Haru is out. Carolyn is in. Sho is in. Okay. First row. On your mark, get set, go. Second row. Oh, no. Second row. You jumped the gun. All right. I think I'll let it go. Second row. Yeah. We need to restart this. Okay.
This one.
Yeah. Second row. Don't go until I tell you to go. We're going to restart this. So everyone, please disconnect and reconnect. Show, disconnect. There you go.
Yeah, they're coming back.
Okay, Andrew's back. There we go. Show's there. By the way, for people watching, you may see there's a little icon under their names. That icon actually represents where the virtual camera is. So that would be like the Raspberry Pi camera and the real thing. And that sort of simulates where the camera actually is on the physical cars. Okay, first row. On your mark, get set, go. Second row. On your mark, get set, go.
Yeah, that's better.
Looks like Carolyn is stuck. All right, some close calls at the intersection of death. but otherwise it looks pretty clean. Oh, what a pass. Carolyn
Nice.
is off though. And but looks going off the track. Ooh, all over the place. Boom, wiped out. Show looks like it's going the wrong way, which happens. But Andrew is clean. Now again, we are and wipes out. But did Andrew get points? I think Andrew did.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Okay. So as we go into the next set of races, we're going to let people who did not have a clean lap, not get a clean time, to race again. We don't always remember exactly who touched any. It's basically clean means nobody hit you, and you didn't hit anything. So you got a time, and it was a fair time. If for whatever reason we thought you had a clean lap, but in fact it wasn't a clean lap because you got hit, like in the case of Haru, let us know, and we'll make sure you get a chance to race again. All right. Last heat: Jay, Ian, Han, and Rainey. All right. And we're just waiting for Rainey, I think. Rainey, are you joining us? Rainey Wu?
Hi, good. I'm just connecting.
Okay. Waiting for Rainey's car to show up. Okay, Rainey, getting any feedback on your side?
Oh, we said that likely start without me. So.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. First row, on your mark, get set, go. Second row, on your mark, get set, go. Okay. Han's doing well. Classic follow the yellow line approach. Safe and sure. Ian looks like going. Yeah, Ian looks like he's going for more of a racing line approach. Kind of outside and then inside. Wipes out on the too close. And Han's out again. Okay. So we have no. Did Han finish a lap? I don't think so.
Yeah, he finished a lap.
Okay. Oh, at 30.7. Oh, that's a good lap.
No,
okay. Okay, that concludes the first race, and so now we're going to pause for a moment while we queue up the people for the second race. What I thought I would do, Maxime, is just color the people going to the second race differently. So let me see.
We can do that, yeah.
Yeah, so I'll color them. Let's say purple. Oh, that's too dark. I will color them pink. There we go. Okay.
Much better.
Yeah. All right.
Which color did you use? Okay. I can start from the bottom.
Okay. Now, racers, if you're colored pink or whatever kind of color this is, that means that you're going to race again. If you feel that you should be allowed to race again because your time was not clean, you're going to have to tell us.
Okay. Yeah, tell us in the chat.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so exactly. So basically, the next race is only going to be the pinks. Is there anybody who is not happy, who was green, is not happy with their time because you got hit or something like that, who would like another go? Speak up now and we'll make you pink.
Can I have another go? This is Anamika.
You may indeed. I'm trying to find you. Oh, there you, I see you. Okay. you get another go. Anybody else?
This is Dennis. Can I have a try again?
This is Dennis Wu.
Yeah, Dennis Wu.
Okay.
Yes, I'm Hirohaku. I want to race again.
Yep.
Yes. Okay. Getting you now.
This is Justin. I would also like another try.
Okay. I see. Calling yourself Bobo T is ambitious.
Good luck, charm.
Okay. Anybody else?
Hi. I'd like another go as well. Alan RC.
Show.
Alan.
Just for kicks, I guess.
I'm not seeing your. Did you say Alan?
Yeah. No.
Yeah,
line,
I see him.
Line 8.
Oh, there you are. Okay, good. And was there anybody else? I thought I heard someone speak up.
Yeah, can I try again? Dylan Nelson.
Yes.
I mean, if you if you got 3 laps really clean, there's no.
Yeah.
I mean,
So the only reason to try again
okay.
is if someone hit you or you hit somebody. In other words, if you had a clean lap, in other words, went around the track without touching anything, then your time stands.
Yeah, because in theory, you're not going to get any better if you haven't changed anything. So that's the part of the race that you should stick with. If you're not,
Okay.
not
Would
learning
anybody
anything.
like to follow that rule and accept the time as it is?
Oh wait, I'm Sho Mollenkamp. Can I try again?
Say your name again.
Sho Mollenkamp.
34.
Oh, there we are. Got it. Okay. And so, Sho, did you get hit by somebody?
Yeah, like I kind of got stuck behind someone. In the
Okay,
first
that's fine.
Okay,
That's
okay.
fine. Okay. We're probably only going to do this one last heat. So this is it. We're not going to do this again. So the first race is going to be the first 4 pinks. That's going to be Smeet, Dennis, Justin, and Yash. So Smeet, Dennis, Justin, and Yash, join the server now. And the rest of you can look at the spreadsheet. You can see when you're coming up.
Jay, why are you racing right now?
Sorry, I'm just trying to see.
Jay,
Jay, I believe you're not
Are
in,
you
Jay. Could you
racing?
please disconnect? Just like the 4, just look at the name. Everybody that's on the pink, 4 top, and then 4 top and 4 top, stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm putting the heats in column B. So right now we should just have Smeet, Dennis, Justin, and Yash. And then for the next heat, you can see heat, I'll be Anamika and so on. Okay.
Jay, you need to disconnect, please.
Yeah, maybe restart the sim.
Yeah. So Jay, I don't know. Is Jay even one of our competitors?
Yeah, I think but it's not on the.
Oh yeah,
on the
yeah.
feed. So yeah, maybe Jack close the sim and restart, and should be good. I'm sorry, there is no kick kick feature for the moment.
I don't even see Jay on the Zoom.
Oh, maybe.
Okay. I think, are we good now? Let's say no, we're not. We have 3,
What
but
we're
not.
missing?
We're missing, let's see, we have Dennis, Justin. Missing Yash? No, there's Yash. Dennis, Justin. Oh, you know what? No, let's see. Do we have Smeet? Maybe that's it. Yeah, I think we're missing Smeed. Okay, well, we're going to go anyway. First row, on your mark, get set, go. Second row, on your mark, get set, go. Okay, remember everybody, these times are going to count. So you get what you get, but it looks pretty good so far. Looks way better. Whew, that was close. And, ooh, a crazy spin out. Oh, and it wiped out. Let's see how Boba T is missing the wiped out racers. Looking smooth. Handles that turn well, bounces and wipes out.
Yep.
Okay. So who, if anybody, got, let's see. It looks like Justin got some a good time, and that ended. Was everyone else a DNF?
Yeah, I think.
Okay.
Yep, that's right.
So be it. All right. Next heat is going to be Anamika, Alicia, Johannes, and Jetai. Is that Jetai? I guess. Doing a bad job pronouncing. Okay, so Justin, you need to disconnect from the server, which I think you just did. Thank you. We've got 2 racers. We've got 3 racers. There we are. First row, on your mark, get set, go. Waiting for the first row to go. Johannes is stuck. Second, it's always tricky when the first row gets stuck. There it goes. Second row, on your mark, get set, go. Okay, looks like Johannes are wiped out a little bit at that tricky turn, but Alicia manages to avoid Johannes, which is good. Heads into the hairpins. Will she miss the cone? Oh, and wipes out. Okay, I think we are at no finishers. Is that right?
Yep.
Too bad. There's always next time. Plus, again, you can always run these the simulator locally. You can set up your own simulator party, invite your friends. There's no need to wait for us. Okay, moving now to the third heat. This is Kirill, Lily. Did I type them in wrong?
No, it's okay. There were 4 fits in the meantime, so we have just 3 for this one.
Oh, just 3. Okay, Kirill, Lily, and Edmundo. So just waiting for 3 racers this time. Previous racers all need to exit the server. Thank you.
Sorry, can you guys restart the server because my virtual machine crashed. That's why I didn't start my car.
Oh.
Well, you're still in the race, so
yeah, I'm still.
I think you're going to kill your process. Okay, so everyone disconnect.
Okay, first row, on your mark, get set, go.
No.
Oh, sorry.
Chris. We have a ghost car, so.
Oh.
So everyone disconnect, and we're going to restart this. Okay. Okay.
So again, we should be looking for Kirill, Lily, No.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Jackson, maybe just close the app and restart again. Yeah. Some network issues. Okay. Okay, you should be able to reconnect now.
Okay, so we're looking for Kirill, Lily, and Edmundo.
Coming up.
Here's Kirill.
Go.
Could I let you know when the controller's ready?
Okay, we should have all three. First row. On your mark, get set, go. Waiting for Kirill. Edmundo gets a clean track to race on and seems to be doing well with that. Kirill, how's it going? There you go. And second row, on your mark, get set, go. Edmundo, you're doing really well. And oh, right before the, yes, you're going to make it over the line. Yes. That was crazy. So I'm not sure Lily's actually, well, Lily is going, I think. Edmundo, you're going to have an opportunity to get an even better.
I don't think, yeah, well, now Lily's going.
Yeah.
After a little push.
After a little push. Kickstart.
Yeah, maybe Edmundo going to have a nice time now and see if he has a clean lap.
So nobody's wiped out so far, which means nobody to hit. Oh, just misses him at the intersection of death. Nicks the cone, that random cone, may have hit it enough to get a second off, not sure. The software will decide.
Just to get a little detail, what Chris told you now is just if you get that middle cone on purpose, we're not really stopping the cars, and on the real road, the cone would fly away, but you do get a penalty of 1 second. So if you think it get a 1 second extra what it's supposed to be getting, that's it. So every time you're going to hit that middle cone, there will be a 1 second exactly deductible from your time.
Yeah. But these two racers are getting a clean track and running well. Looks like Kirill might even pass if he can handle this just before the finish line. No, is that 3 laps?
Yep, that's 3 laps.
I almost want to see whether he can get it past, let him run a little longer.
Yeah, we can.
Kind of exciting, yeah. Okay, Jack, can you go back just to the back to the track? I want to see. Did Kirill pass? Oh, and then Edmundo's coming up.
Did.
Oh, and then but then Edmundo kind of snuck up behind him and bonked. Okay, and then very good. So in that case, this case we have some times, and Kirill did very well, 30.6 second lap. Okay, now going into our fourth heat. Only two more heats after this. So this will be Colin, Tanvir, Dylan, and Haru.
As usual, Chris doing an excellent time. We're like 1 hour into it and then doing well.
Yeah, we're
good.
Running a tighter ship. You guys, I owe it all to the back end team. That's Jack and Maxime. It's every time we get smoother on this, and it's working. And plus, Jack, thank you for training your students well to use this. Okay, we're waiting for, I think we have all 4. So
Lily, you have to disconnect because you're on the track and it's
that's
stuck
right.
in there.
Yeah, waiting for Lily to disconnect.
So if you get stuck, just let me know. I can restart the server and try that just in case.
Waiting for Lily.
Should be clean now.
Okay. Oh, we've lost one racer.
Yeah, just reconnect again. It should be fine.
Again, I think we're waiting for Tanvir. And Haru.
He will connect on
automatically.
Haru does on the fly, yeah.
Very good. Okay, first row. On your mark, get set, go. Waiting for Tanvir to go. Haru's going to just zip off the line, no doubt. And there you go. Haru goes into his Formula One body.
He's a sneaky
Super
racer
sneaky.
here.
Tanvir, what's going on? Have you
Go,
switched
fellas,
into-
let's go.
I
Gonna be
started
no way to
the-
Haru. There's
the
no way Haru can
autopilot. I
pass
don't know why
with
it's not going.
You switch into auto mode. Oh, Haru, did you just wipe out?
Yeah.
That's on a clean track.
So disappointing.
Oh my goodness, so much boba. Second row, I'm gonna have you start. I know you're gonna just the pink car you're gonna run into Tanvir. I hope maybe you can bounce off. So second row, on your mark, get set, go. And Dylan, it's not fair. So what so you will get a time here, or maybe if you don't hit it. Oh, Dylan, I might give you another shot. That was not fair.
Yeah, not fair at all.
We'll move Dylan down again.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I don't know why I wasn't starting for so long.
Okay, so let's restart, I think.
Okay, so is Tanvir going to get points here? I think did Tanvir already get one clean lap, or was that not clean?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, then we can. Well, we'll let it go.
I
Okay.
mean, maybe it was not clean, but
he just went the wrong way around the circle. So let's end the race there. Dylan, we're going to bring you back. Let's bring you back. So let's put Dylan back into. I'll put him into
5, or
I'll put him into 5. I'll put him into 5. Let's see what happens.
Or
Okay,
you can put it. You can put him into 7.
I'll put him into 7, so we'll have 2. Okay, very good. So 5. This is going to be Carolyn, Sho, Jeffrey, and Jay. We got Sho. Haru, you got to log out. He's out. Sho, Jeffrey, Carolyn, and we're just waiting for Jay. Is that right? Jay? Going once, going twice. First row. On your mark, get set, go. Second row. On your mark, get set, go. Good start. Tight race between the two blue cars. Oh, it's too tight, and they wipe each other out. Carolyn has a ability if she doesn't run into this traffic jam, which she does.
How about a quick restart, Chris?
And then, let's restart this one. Okay.
And then hopefully they give a little delay between them so they don't
racers. Yeah, racers log out, log back in. We'll do this again. Dylan, by the way, if you want to join this one, you can. Dylan, you up for joining now?
Yeah, I'll hop on.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
Good. Yeah, that'll be better.
Okay, good. Okay, we're in. First row. On your mark, get set, go. Waiting for Carolyn. Dylan, did we get, there you go. Second row. On your mark, get set. Oh, actually, wait, let's give Carolyn a little more time. Sorry, second row. Just sit there. Oh, sorry. Oh no, Dylan, it happened again. But you escaped. Okay.
Nice. Finally.
Okay. And then you just get rear-ended immediately. That's just making you go faster. You should say thank you. Oh, Carolyn goes back on the track just long enough to wipe out Show. And Dylan's just being pushed around the track. Dylan, we should take like 10 seconds off because and give it to your other racer.
Is in the way, yeah.
Yeah, but still, it looks like you're both going to get a time here.
Wheel to wheel battle.
Wow, that's excellent. Oh,
yeah.
wow, crazy.
That's
Okay,
it.
all right. That's enough. People got times.
Yep.
So we are now moving on to what are we at, 6 now? I think we're at 6. That's Ian, Jung Song, Rainey, and Zoe. If any of those 4 don't show, Chen, we're going to bring you into this race. So Chen, get ready. Everybody else log out. Carolyn, please log out. There you go. Carolyn, we're waiting for you to log out.
Oh, so we have a bit of a weird grid because Karen was.
That's okay. I think we're all right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so
Should
we
be
got all 4. So Chen does not have a place. So that's fine. First row, on your mark, get set, go. Waiting for Jung Song. Jung Song, how's it going? Have you switched into auto?
There are 3 in a row. So he's behind.
Okay, second row, on your mark, get set, go. And third row, on your mark, get set, go. Oh, I may have started you too soon. Oh, but you squeezed by.
Oh,
Well, sort of
sneaky.
squeezed by. You seem to be hooked up. Oh, that was brutal.
Maybe he can recover.
Yeah.
And he did.
And the wrong
Oh,
one.
no. Wrong way.
And now, oh, I thought it was going to go the right way again, but oh well. Okay, it looks like we just have Rainey, and now we have a potential head. Oh, I don't know what's going on there. Looks like Rainey's going to be the one to get some time. Maybe not the fastest time. Okay, Maxime, is that a time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 48.9.
Let's call it there. Okay, 48.5. So racers, could you please all log out? And we're now going to have Chen. And is there anybody else who wants to race with Chen? I'm going to give, for those people who feel like, you know, that they were, I don't know, two bouts of bad luck and they want one last chance. You have an opportunity. Just join this race if you feel like you want one more chance. This is going to be the last race before we go into the ladder. So it's going to be Chen, Alicia. Anybody else? We have room for 2 more.
Oh, so we have Lily.
Okay, first, that's it. We're full up. Okay.
Give me just a moment to check the names. So we have Alicia. Okay. Alicia. Okay, so heat 7. We have Caroline here. And the last one is Namika. Okay. Okay, we're good to go.
All right. First row, on your mark, get set, go. Waiting for Alicia. Second row, on your mark, get set, go. Chen's looking speedy. Alicia's nice bracing line. Everybody is off. It's going to be a good race. The intersection of death has not trapped anybody, although I do see the potential for a collision coming up now. Oh, just missed each other. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Good race, everybody.
Yeah, this one is quite good.
Chen is missing the stopped car, missed the random cone. Handling this tight hairpin really well. Chen's doing well. Yeah, Chen, looks like you're gonna be passing. Oh, it passes Anamika. A little touching, but no hurting. Oh, might have to hit the cone. Might be a second off there. How many laps?
3 laps for Chen.
3 laps for Chen. Okay.
So I think Alicia is stuck. Namika is still running.
And this is Annika's last lap.
I think, yeah.
Okay. So both of you are doing really well. Chen, your car is both fast and seems to be handling the racing lines well. And Annika, your course is smooth. Not the fastest, but that's a smart strategy. Okay, after this, we're going to pause briefly while we set up the ladder.
Yep. So you'll be ranked by best lap times, and so the first, so the fastest will be against the slowest, and so on.
Exactly. Okay, I think that was 3 laps.
Yeah.
Jack, if you can entertain our audience for about 2 minutes or so while we figure out the ladder, and then we will do that, and that'll be the end. We'll be finished at 10:30 as intended.
Will do. For the UCSD students, thanks for joining us. You're showing that preparation pays off. I know there's a glitch here and there, primarily because you may press the button to start the robot, you don't see it go into the autonomous mode, then you press the button again, and then you keep changing the mode, and that's how you sometimes don't see your robot starting. So just give it a few seconds between when you press the button to the robot start and when you show up on the Twitch. For those that are meeting Chris here in this meeting, and then you're planning to come to Northern California, we will have a chance to see how Chris do this live. It's a show by itself, how he can run these events. There is a chance that if you show up there on a Friday early enough, that we're gonna go visit his company. For those that don't know what I'm talking about, think about autonomous cars on a steroid, flying. So that will be pretty cool. We can see real life of how the future of autonomy is going for air transportation. So it's a great chance. You can just walk in there, right? It's a company out of Google. So if you think about Alphabet, parent company, then this KitHawk is a company that Chris is one of the senior staff in there. So we're gonna try to visit him, plan that in advance so that we can all go together. It's about probably 30 minutes or so for where we're staying. So we have to jump in some Uber or Lyft, get in there until Chris can provide his air transportation for us to make this quick. We're gonna have to use ground transportation. So what you see here, once you finish the class, you can come race with us every month if you want. You can write your own code. You don't have to be using Donkey Car. You can be doing the same development you do in terms of OpenCV and a Python hard coding, OpenCV, ROS, computer vision, your own hard coding, anything is valid, right? It's primarily you get back image, you get back LiDAR, and then you can just write your own code and then go from there. If you want to get rid of the latency, so you prepare a Docker container, You test the Docker container on your computer, and then when you see that work, you let me know, and then we'll give you access to the server, and you'll be able to run your Docker container out of the server. So with very little latency to none, it's basically as fast as it can get, right? No.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Chris. I missed. I mean, I didn't count well.
No, I no worries.
I've cited by one. Okay. Okay, you're doing it. Cool.
So if you do not see your name here on the ladder, you're welcome to disconnect. Of course, you can come here and see how it's going, because those folks that you see, the students see that have their name, that means Haru gonna be paying here boba drink to Dennis, Jacob, Alan, whoever is a student that see their name here. Make sure that next week, besides the boba drink they have to give for the class, Haru will be gonna take a lot of people here for boba drinks.
Hmm.
And 8 is then.
Okay, I think we're Maxime. Are we good here?
Pretty much.
Okay. So the way the ladder is going to work is that Rainer versus Kirill. That'll be the first race. Then Alan versus Jacob. Then Hirahaku versus Chen. Then Dimitri versus Dennis, and that'll winnow it down to the final one. Okay, so first race is going to be Rainer versus Kirill. Please join the server.
Anika, you need to disconnect, please.
Yeah, and Anika, please.
Maybe her VM crashed.
Okay, good.
I'm afraid I'm lagging again, so I'm a few seconds behind you.
We'll wait for you. Last time you were doing the comment, you were pretty much in sync with me, Chris.
Yeah, my when my internet goes down, I have to switch to my cell hotspot, and then I get laggy. See how this works.
Is it really your service provider, or is your Wi-Fi at home? That's
it's my service provider. It's just.
So you live in this town. You live in this town that's not very high tech, huh? Silicon Valley.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, well, I'm not going to let everybody wait for me. Can someone tell me? I think I'm blind at this moment because of the Twitch.
Career is ready and parking lot nerds are ready.
Oh, okay. Then on your mark, get set, go.
Maybe Jack, you can do the.
I think I'm back online again.
Yes, both of them. Okay, Chris, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. So, so Kirill took the lead. Oh my goodness, they're both going so well. This is what.
I think we lost Chris,
yeah,
and then
we lost him.
I can't believe that parking lot nerd Crash is one of our champions. I guess we're gonna have a new champions around here, Dominic, Maxine.
Yeah.
Here we go.
If he
one
finishes,
lap. He finished one lap. Yeah. Ooh, we're going fast. Hey, Korea, why don't you tell us your technique? How did you get so fast like this? Talk to us. Really good.
It's just donkey car, linear model, a lot of laps.
A lot of laps. Like what? Make a wild guess. How many?
20,000 of images.
Records. Records. Okay. Wow.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Really solid. Yeah. Look at that. Okay. Let's go the next one. Done.
Okay, so Kirill goes on, and moves on, and we now move to Alan and Jacob. So Rainer and Kirill log out. Alan and Jacob. Jack, can you hear me again? Am I back in?
Yeah, you're back.
Very good. Okay. All right.
All right, we're good to go.
On your mark, get set, go. Looks like Alan's, they're well matched. Pretty much the same, both similar racing lines, both are hugging the inside. Looks like Jacob's a smidge faster. Ooh. Takes the inside track, running neck and neck. What's gonna happen? Oh no, boom, wiped out. Alan, if you can finish this lap, you move on.
Yep.
Oh, Alar, forgive me.
I can confirm that you have quite some delay, Chris.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Talking about yesterday's race. Okay, so is it Alan or Alar? I may have...
that's just an abbreviation of my name.
Your name is Alan.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Very good. Next race is going to be Hirohaku versus Chen.
A little bit of the Hirohaku just finished up his whole setup this morning. So thanks to Heiner and Dimitri, we get him going this morning. Pretty cool. It works.
Okay, we have both racers. On your mark, get set, go. Hirohaku is ahoy on your screen. And Chen is Chen.
So they should be pretty well matched.
Yeah, they were. One was third place and one was sixth place, which is very similar, just maybe a second or so's difference.
So here, what happens if they both finish 3 laps? Well, they should be selected by best lap times.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Or best total times, depends on.
I think best lap time.
Best lap time? Okay.
Oh, do you want to do best total time?
Yeah, we should, because
I prefer best total time.
Me too, because then we keep getting reliability into it. So best total time, the 3 laps, yeah.
All right.
Oh.
You may not be a problem.
Talk about that 3 laps. I jinxed it.
Yeah.
Oh well, that's not a problem.
Okay. So in this case, where one gets 3 laps and the other only got 1 lap, are we going to still go on the 3 lap?
We'll go on the reliability, Chris.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so Chen moves on.
Yep.
And final one in this first heat is Dimitri versus Dennis. Do you think we could have a Russian versus Russian finish?
We will see. What is the
Thrill
tradition
versus
for
Dimitri?
Russian in F1 and things like that? We don't see Russian drivers, right? Do we?
Oh, there is one Russian driver
in F1?
Yeah.
Huh. Obviously not as good as Brazilian and French and British, but so should be all right.
I think the Germans have some drivers.
Yeah. Always.
British, Germans, and French. That's overall
what was that order? Brazilian, French, and German. That was.
Okay, Dimitri is in. On your mark, get set, go.
I think Dimitri's playing a trick. He just staying behind a little bit.
It's a smart move.
He's a tricky guy.
Smart move.
It's a strategy.
Yeah, I like it. Less chance of hitting in the intersection of death.
Strategy is good.
Quick reminder, it's not too late to bribe me. So if your lap time is not good enough, you can still give me like quick money.
Hey, for those of you interested, let me recognize Dimitri. He did an excellent job of preparing the Docker containers that I do not have to download and run from the servers in the beginning. So you follow his instruction. He released those instructions. So the only thing I have to do is create you a key, a security key, and then after that you run on your own. You can run on the server anytime that's up and running. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, get into Discord. and then you'll be able to see the instructions in there.
So
they're both running really well, though. Dimitri did
yeah,
hit the random cone.
I have
twice.
the lap times, and it's 1 second close. Like
Oh my God, they're
really,
doing the
really
same
close.
time. It's the same time
Yeah.
minus the random cone.
Yeah.
Oh, Dimitri.
We have 3 laps from Dennis.
Yeah, it looks like it's not going to be a Russian versus Russian final.
Yeah, and I can tell Dennis put the time on it. I saw him yesterday night, in the afternoon. He always in the lab, talked to me.
It's the random cone. Otherwise, it would have been neck and neck.
And I think he's coming.
They
he's
actually
coming to race
both
with us.
hit the random cone.
Oh.
So I have the 3 laps times, so total times. So Dimitri is 83.5. And Dennis is 86.94.
Oh my goodness.
So we are talking about the 3 laps times, and it's actually really, really close. Like
very good.
Less than 3 seconds. So yeah, that's
so
really good.
Dimitri does move on.
Yeah, he does move on.
So I had not realized that Dennis was also hitting the random cone. That's wow, that's very exciting. Okay, we now go to the quarterfinals. This is going to be Kirill versus Alan.
Dennis, I'm pretty proud of you. You put the time and show off. You did really, really well. It's turned out that Dimitri, it's some acer here.
I didn't expect the model to perform this well.
Now, in this next race, the random cone will be randomized, so it will be elsewhere, maybe less likely to hit it. So we're waiting for Kirill and Alan to join. We're just going to go a minute or two over our 10:30, but we're going very close. Just waiting for everybody else to log out.
Hold on, let me randomize the random cone, if that makes sense.
I think we can actually.
No, it's just
I think we're
by,
good.
just
we're
me
good.
by. Don't worry. Log backing everyone.
Yeah.
Okay. It's okay, Jack. I'm doing that.
Oh, you're doing your own. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're
Kirill,
right. Yeah.
we're just waiting for Kirill to rejoin.
Forgot about
Just
that.
have to press a little button, and that's it.
Yes, very nice. Good fellow.
Waiting for Kirill to rejoin.
So glad you're applying to CSD for graduate school. You just don't know yet.
On your mark, get set, go. This should be very close.
Maxine, there's not many places in the world you can get like a surf as a class. You can get points to do robotics, to go to competition.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Did you see that crazy wipeout?
that.
Oh no, we need to restart this.
Yeah, we'll do.
Yeah, we need you.
My robot can correct itself though.
Oh, I know, but let's just restart. You think
yeah,
we should?
I think we need to restart because
Either way,
really
it'd be more fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so guys, if you can log out and log back in. We're looking for clean laps.
Yeah, and then we want to see this race. They're two good competitors.
Yeah. We are talking about semifinals here.
That's right.
Oh no,
That's
actually quarterfinals.
Quarterfinals.
Oh, is it? No, it's actually semifinals.
Oh, I can't remember. So quarter, does quarter mean 4? Or does quarter mean 4?
No, semi means 4.
Oh, okay. Semifinals.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
On your mark, get set, go. Okay, so this time I think it's a different order, inside and outside track, so maybe it'll be a different outcome.
One way or the other, this worked well, Chris. Like strong competitors come. Of course, sometimes it's lucky when someone get hit, but you can see already how close to each other the competitors are coming. So
yeah,
nice.
Looks like Alan hit the random cone. I didn't see where the Kirill did.
Yep. Kirill didn't.
Oh, okay.
So his lap time was a bit slower, but with the
1 second
the cone,
penalty, yeah.
That's
Both of them doing really well. Look at those great racing lines. Alan hits the random cone again. Kirill misses the random cone. Oh, it looks like Kirill's might be passing.
well, he's showing some faster laps, so that would make sense.
It's really about the racing line here. They're so close. Krill's taking a slightly less aggressive racing line. I think misses the random cone. Oh, and wipes out. Oh, so what does that mean?
Yeah.
That means that Alan goes.
Yeah.
Alan moves on.
Yeah.
Go CCD.
Just
go
in time.
Tritons. Yeah.
Just in time before I wipe out.
Okay, Alan moves on. Now
Great race.
Both of you did really well, though. Now we have Chen versus Dimitri.
This time the random cone is just in the center spot of the intersection.
All right, just to be unbiased, I'm tuning it up for Chen, of course.
On your mark, get set, go. Now, some of these are undergrad students, right?
Yeah, all of them.
All of them.
99% of them.
Is this Dimitri's effort to start slow? He's very, very consistent in his tactics.
Yeah, I mean, last I didn't qualify for the finals because I haven't finished any clean track, so that's a strategy. If it's allowed by the rules.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Although I think
your time,
random cone again.
Your time starts only when you cross that line.
Yeah, it's a smart tactic.
And sometimes you can see people going so close to each other. We almost want to tell them, okay, hey, be smart a little bit. Give it a couple seconds until someone get ahead of you. So even though now.
Oh, wow.
That's
crazy
not
wipeout. And almost hits him
Maybe
again.
he can recover, but.
Oh my goodness. I mean, I think that's the way the race goes.
Wait, let's see if Dimitri gonna crash on him. Does Dimitri has 3 laps already or not?
He has to.
If he can not hit Chen,
and
not wipe out in other ways, then he moves on.
Oh yes,
that was close.
Yeah. All right, Dimitri, proud of you.
Thank you.
And
yeah, all of your laps were the fastest. So even with the wipe out, you shouldn't.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Okay,
very nice.
Awesome. Really good.
Dimitri, okay, so this is our last race of the day. Alan versus Dimitri for the overall championship.
And we're doing good. We want to finish before 11.
Oh, for sure. I try to finish
very
by
nice.
10:30.
Yeah, you have an achiever. Okay, everybody, that's nice. Get to the end.
Alan versus Dimitri for the final championship.
So maybe before the final, maybe you can explain well what you did, what what were your approach to this problem.
Alan, why don't we start with you? Tell us about your car and training.
So I did about 80% just straight up laps trying to get the tightest line, and then about 20% just catching like edge cases, hitting cones and stuff. Correction. But I definitely should have done more correction though, because I have had some edge cases that messed me up.
Did you try running like the wrong way around, the other way around the track, or
usually like hitting a wall, I would like reverse and correct, but not running around the opposite way. That might be a good idea.
Did you try ghost cars?
No, I haven't used ghost cars at all, actually.
And Dimitri, your technique, you told us before, is lots of training. Any other tricks?
Yeah, actually, the main point is about 80,000 images to train.
Oh.
And also I had an issue when you start the race and you didn't have enough speed, you hit the wall on the first turn. So I tweaked it with the AI launcher, which not only have the throttle, but also it controls the steering angle to the 0. So I missed this turn just to start the race, and that's another trick.
Smart. Well, let's see how it goes.
How long
Racers?
take it to train that 80,000 records, Dimitri?
60,000, yeah.
60. Okay, how long takes it? Like you have like a GPU acceleration that to train, I guess?
Yes, of course. I have a GPU, and also I tried different models, like maybe 5 of them. Also, I tried like the memory model, and also the model based on the the speed. And all of these models were very fast. Some more stable, some don't. But then I spent maybe several days trying all of them in a real scenario. I mean, on the real server via a Docker container, and chose the better one, which was just a linear model. So far is the best model.
All right, we learn. Thanks.
Wow. Smart. Okay, so just before we get started, everybody, this is going to be the last race, and you will be we'll be not doing a virtual race together for another quarter. So the next one will be, let's see, this is November, there'll be December, January, probably be in February. So, racers, here we go. On your mark, get set, go. So I know Dimitri's not going to go anywhere because that's his trick. Alan's going to probably start first.
This is this Russian
Alan's
strategy.
going to use the trick as well. Oh, so Dimitri, you didn't count on that, did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's tricky.
Yeah. So Alan always hugs that first wall, but then he seems to pull away eventually. Oh no!
Maybe we can restart because
yeah.
I mean, for a last race, it's not.
Also Dimitri's. Yeah, let's just restart. We want a proper race here.
Yeah.
Racers, can you please log out and log back in? So it looks like if Alan is on, yeah. So that's no good.
Yeah, I wouldn't start even doing it.
And maybe Dimitri, can you start World Tour this time? Maybe just
sure.
for the fun.
Yeah, no worries. I will.
It may be that if Alan's on the outside lane, he does better than the inside lane. So let's see randomly what happens.
No, he's back inside.
He's back inside. Okay. All right, waiting for Dimitri back in. Okay. Racers, on your mark, get set, go. Alan's hugging again, but maybe won't get hung up. Seems to be bouncing off a little bit more. Dimitri is passing on the outside. Oh, Alan does get hung up. Dimitri, if you can finish 3 laps, you are the victor. Oh, wait, is Alan back in the road? Back. Oh,
yeah.
Alan's back.
That's his recovering images.
Oh, no. And then Dimitri wipes out against the inside cone.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
Now, but Dimitri also recovers. This is crazy. Oh, my goodness. He's not going to recover from that one.
I don't know if you noticed, Chris, I have 2 classes on this. It is the ECME 148, and this is the data science class. Yeah. Those are data science scientists.
So if Alan does not hit Dimitri, he will win, I think.
I won't be sad.
So what's the difference?
I will.
Yeah, what's the difference between data science and what was the other one? AI?
Just ECE. Well, Triton AI is a student organization. Anybody can join.
Alan wiped out. It's not going the wrong way.
How many laps?
He's done 3.
He did 3.
Oh.
All right. So judges, seems to me that Alan is the victor.
Sadly.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay, Alan, congratulations.
Let me see if it corrects itself.
It's
going somewhere.
It's designed to correct itself.
If it hits like certain corners, it might vary because the walls have different textures, but it might actually detect something. But we'll see. It might take a long time. Like
that's just for fun.
Not practical.
I think you've won regardless. So Dimitri, fantastic race. I've seen how well you could do in the past, so that was just bad luck. Alan, fantastic race because you got through some, a tough collision and survived. So really good fault handling. And I'll just type it in right now. Alan is our official victor of the month or quarter, as it were. And thank you everybody for joining us. Jack, Maxime, great job as always. And we'll see you in person. Jack, I'll see you in person next month in Oakland, and Maxime, I'll see you online.
And I hope we're going to have a lot of students. And then the invitation is still open, Maxine. It's just like maybe a 14 hours flight, piece of cake to you. And then also for Heiner
one day
Dimitri, very easy. Just get in, sleep, then when you wake up, you're there.
Exactly.
One day I'll come.
Yeah, you will. You will.
Yeah,
exactly.
Sure.
Okay. Thanks, everybody. See you next time.
Bye.
Yep.
Great job,
Bye.
everybody. Great job, Chris.
Bye.
Thank you. Maxine. Thank you, everybody.
Goodbye.
GG.
Congrats, Alan.
Thank you. You did well too. Nice.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.